everyone. This is a podcast clip from October 2015. It deals with the Silicon Valley sniper attack. It was a fairly underreported story, and this clip is a follow-up. We originally covered a story in 2014. I'll put a link to the 2014 story in the description. We pontificate, speculate, and just have our general bullshittery. Thanks for listening, and I will talk to you later. Bye. We got news to cover, and we're going to move on to some other topics. You murderers.
You got toys?
Yeah.
Yeah. Sure.
Yeah. Got a few.
Chainsaw, apparently.
Yeah, if you consider a chainsaw a toy. I think they consider that a toy in the Saw movie series. I want to talk about the Silicon Valley sniper and its update. We actually talked about this about, a year and a half ago, 2 years ago? And the story was that there was apparently a sniper team that shot out, this was in Silicon Valley, they set up a sniper team and shot out the oil drums that, I guess, cooled or fueled the power stations, causing power shutdown at for a large portion of Silicon Valley. And they found shell casings and evidence of sniper activity, but they really couldn't determine who it was. This wasn't on the news, but the FBI was investigating for a long time. And this is one of those things. This is an actual, genuine terrorist event that could have impacted a large portion of the internet economy. And there's no real mention of it. They weren't hyping it like they do mass shootings. They weren't hyping it like all these fake retards that the FBI ropes in to be terrorists. This was a real terrorist event. And no mention of it, but we did, and we have a follow-up. And I think Clown Baby found this one. Clown Baby, take it away.
I just finished the clip, but I really didn't read that much. But I believe the DHS came out and said it was someone that was within that was a. They said it was an inside job.
Yeah, essentially. That's what I read. They thought it was an inside job. Somebody that was working at that facility, all of Silicon Valley.
It's in chat.
They were to blame for the sniper shooting, which I found to be interesting because it just sounded like somebody who would call in a bomb threat to get off of work. Like, I mean, that like, oh my God, I don't feel like going to work at Denny's today. I'm going to call in a bomb threat. But no, this guy took it to the next level. I'm going to actually do a sniper shooting and take out the entire power of Silicon Valley.
Oh, yeah. I remember this.
So I don't have to go to work tomorrow.
Here's a
plan.
He had green balls.
That was worth it for whatever time it took.
That was pretty good. I'll actually read a little bit of the story. I said snorry. Snorry.
We're already off the rails, folks.
George Snorri.
I'm trying to actually find this snorry. Can anyone give me the link? I know it's in our newsfeed. I know for a fact it's in our newsfeed.
Yeah.
Oh, there we go. I had it, and so here we go. I actually have it here. Here it is. A senior DHS official last Wednesday revealed that the 2013 sniper on Metcalf, California energy grid substation may have been committed by someone on the inside. Talking about inside job there. The top U.S. electrical utility regulator has called the most significant incident of domestic terrorism involving the grid that has ever occurred. For one or more attacks, see these blah, blah, blah.
Did they bring up the fact like it happened like the day after the Boston bombing?
It doesn't look like it. No suspects have been named and no motive identified, but CNN Money reports, that's who's on the case, CNN Money.
Thank God. Just like they caught that one guy at HBSC rigging, the LIBOR rigging, and the one guy in China.
Yeah, they got him.
Made the stock market crash. They got both those guys.
They found him.
It's just a one dude.
CNN Money reports that the Grid SecCon Energy Industries Conference in Philadelphia last week, Caitlin Durkovich, Assistant Secretary for Infrastructure Protection at the Department of Homeland Security, said that while we have not yet identified the shooter, there's some indication it was an insider. Kind of weird. He calls it an insider.
Inside who? Do we know this woman?
No, insider.
Oh, not inside her.
Yeah, insider.
Oh, inside.
Hey, you! Get your damn hands off her!
There we go.
It's like Hulk Hogan.
They said they fired more than 100 rounds of a .30 caliber rifle into the radiators at 17 electricity transformers, which caused the radiators to leak thousands of gallons of oil, which made electronics overheat and shut down. The attack took no more than 19 minutes and caused $15 million in damage. Security experts said it was a wake-up call for the energy providers to think that not only of cybersecurity threats to the grid, but good old-fashioned physical security threats and to power stations as well.
Guess where, from 2003 to 2006, Miss Durkovich was an associate of Booz Allen Hamilton.
So
Edward Snowden was.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah.
Nice.
So did Edward Snowden come out after or before the Boston bombings? It was like 2 years ago that he revealed all the information, but was it before or after, or right around this time?
Snowden?
Yeah.
Snowden was Snowden was...
I can't remember.
I think it was after.
So I need to know.
He was hired in 2013.
But when did he come out with all this information?
On May 20th, he flew to Hong Kong on May 20th.
Okay, that's when it started to unravel.
He was hired as a contractor in 2013. He was only there for like 4 to 5 months. That's really kind of weird.
He was there 4 to 5 months, got out, Boston bombing happened, and then this sniper attack happened 2 years ago.
It's 2013, and it's a Boston bombing, I think, happened.
It was April 15th. It was less than a month prior, and then Edward Snowden leaves.
Whoa! Wait, so Snowden happened less than a month after the Boston bombing stuff?
Yeah.
Wow. Talk about, look over here.
Yeah, so you had Boston bombing. This was this sniper shooting day after then Edward Snowden. But listen to this. So CNN Money notes that PG&E has committed to spend $100 million to improve security at the facility. The company has announced a $250,000 reward to catch the attackers. It sounds like whoever wanted... That's a $100 million contract for security. That's no chump change.
This Miss Durkovich has a lot of cybersecurity background, like a shit ton.
Wow. So the attack caused $15 million in damage, and now they're spending $100 million in security to the facility. I wonder if that security is subsidized.
Apparently, this woman used to be a vice president of iDefense, an information security firm dedicated to providing early warning intelligence, infrastructure, and IT threats and vulnerabilities.
She's hooked in. When
was she appointed? She was appointed in May of 2012. She was appointed. This attack happened less than a year after she took office.
Yeah.
I wonder if her Booz Allen Hamilton buddies hired some PMCs to fuck up this power station in Silicon Valley and be like, hey, look at all the money we need to throw at this.
I mean, we know Silicon Valley's got a lot of money, and they're not spending it on physical security. This is a good way to do that because we got a lot of contractors that need jobs.
Have a lot of soldiers coming back from Iraq and Afghanistan. They need some jobs.
Yeah.
Good take. Wow. Huh.
And they're not going to catch this sniper. I mean, this is not like the DC sniper.
No manhunt or nothing.
No. There was no advertisement about this.
The fact we didn't hear about it until a year after it happened.
Yeah.
Which is pretty... Maybe it was in local news. I don't know, but...
I didn't hear about it not until I think... I forget who brought it up. Maybe... I
think we brought it up on this show.
We did, yeah. And we did it. This is the follow-up. This is the follow-up to it. So... no real news other than it looks like they're never going to find the actual sniper who did it, and there's $100 million being spent on physical security.
Yeah, and the person who...
Armed guards, probably, in Silicon Valley. Armed guards. So, let's go ahead and move on to some other topics. Joe, take it away to the topics that we all love to hear about from you, please.
Oh,
What are you, gay?
Yeah,
Excuse me.
I am the anti-social justice warrior gay dude.
Excuse me.